The 2017 State of the College Address. Please welcome Chloe Dawson, President of the Student Senate.
Apart from my role as Student Senate President, I am a proud alumna of TC, having earned my Master's in Adult Learning and Leadership. I love TC so much that I returned to pursue a doctorate. Why do I love TC? Because the energy and spirit you feel everywhere on campus. Because TC faculty are collaborators as well as mentors to their students. And because the administrators and staff are truly dedicated to all of us. So much of the credit for fostering this caring and collaborative TC community goes to our president, Susan Furman, and my fellow TC alumna. I recently came across an interesting definition of the chief executive's role in a Harvard Business Review article. The CEO, it states, serves as the guardian of organizational purpose, watching over the entity, guiding its course, bringing it back to the center time and time again, even if the center itself evolves. Our country and world have witnessed unprecedented disruption, change, and upheaval, all of which has been keenly felt at Teachers College. Through it all, President Furman has been TC's guardian and guide, always steering the college on a course to a brighter future, always keeping the college true to its mission of social justice and always keeping faith with and in the students. At each state of the college since 2012, it has been the privilege of the Student Senate President to introduce President Furman. You may recall last year, my predecessor, Drew Coles, introduced her in song by leading TC Community Choir's rendition of a Gilbert and Sullivan parody that he wrote. This year, drawing on Drew's brilliant parody, our friends in External Affairs got together with music lecturer Jeannie Goffey-Finn and some of our talented, high-spirited students to create a video to be shown at alumni events around the country throughout the year. The video nicely and humorously captures important aspects of President Furman's legacy. So I thought it would make for a fun introduction.
She is the very model of a TC chief executive, expanding on our triumphs for 11 years consecutive. In fact, her desk the very one James Earl Russell had breakfast with. She is the very model of a TC chief executive. She is the very model of a TC chief executive, expanding on our triumphs for 11 years consecutive. In fact, her desk the very one James Earl Russell had breakfast with. She is the very model of a TC chief executive. From the day she took the job, her plans were sure no mystery, to build upon the many firsts of TC's dazzling history. From Dewey, Dodge, and Thorndike all the way to Maxine Greene and Hoji. Now we're reinventing physics ed with hip-hop pedagogy. She isn't just a well-regarded expert in school policy, but being very learned with an interest in our knowledge. She has brought us fame despite our name as leaders in psychology, and taught those ed tech firms a thing or two about technology. She isn't just a well-regarded expert in school policy. She isn't just a well-regarded expert in school policy. She taught those ed tech firms a thing or two about technology. When it comes to innovation, she's not lacking in audacity.
She's green-lighted new courses with incisive perspicacity.
In learning analytics, civics, and financial literacy.
And even Dr. Roof to give advice on sexuality.
Alumni from around the world are checking in to say hello.
Salam. Hola.
Ni hao.
Namaste. Guten Tag. What up, yo?
Right now there's 90,000, but we're on a growth trajectory. Be sure to check your mailbox for a brand new print directory.
Be sure to check your mailbox for our brand new print directory. With 90,000 great alums, we're on a growth trajectory. On our watch, we've raised 300 million, not too shabby. Hey, and now the street acts way. We've digitized our offerings and wired our historic calls, and plugged a leak or two that's marred our charming nitrine century halls.
For students who get queasy when we send them their tuition bills, she's focused on new scholarships and raise a bunch of cash, and still she will not rest until the best and brightest can afford the tab. So won't you write a check and go home in a bus and not a cab?
So when the best until the best and brightest can afford the tab, she will not rest until the best and brightest can afford the tab. So won't you write a check and go home in a bus and not a cab? The first female to lead TC, she's focused on diversity. She sought to put the universe back into university. Social justice is our mission since she has been resident. So raise a cup and give it up for TC's lovely president.
Members of the TC community, our president and proud TC alumna, Susan Furman.
Look how cute. Well, I had not seen that before. When the introduction began, I thought of all the video clips they could have included that I would not like anyone to see ever again. So thank you guys for not doing that.